good?
Hey, we got a new BTS song that we haven't done. Stay Gold.
Yeah, it came out last year. But yeah, we never did this one. I don't know how we missed it. Let's get it.
In a world where you feel cold, you gotta stay gold, oh baby. Yeah. 미라클 taking that moonlight 고요인 먼의 moonlight night 특히 아카리어 다요리 느낌이는 모토의 hide and seek 코코로에 토시노비 가운데君の間近近づくのさいつの間にか汚れ星だないなその瞳はダイヤどんな宝石よりも beautiful な運動も目とレッテしまうほど君から目離せないのも時計の針さえ動きを止めるよ Let it glow Stay gold 내 눈앞에 들고 Stay gold 다시 핫뜨려 Stay gold
Wow, like the way they shot the video was just really appropriate with the lyrics and the timing of it too. Like in the beginning, he talks about being cold and letting in moonlight, and he's in like this abandoned or condemned looking apartment, and then like you just have this window where there's a little bit of like moonlight, and then the other guy is just like trapped in this elevator where like he feels like he's trapped, and at the same time he's talking about like the impact that like this girl has on him, or this person that he loves has on him, and it essentially makes him feel trapped, and that's why he's in this like elevator shaft, but you can see it's locked because there's like chains around it, which represents how he feels like vulnerable but also like stuck.
Yeah. Yo, I love this song already. This shit is getting me so emotional because I think about in a world where you feel like it's such a shitty world, like it can be easy for someone to kind of just want to end it. But I like how he finds something that keeps him lit up.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a girl, but I think there's like more to that. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I think it's finding that thing that really drives you, like that flame in your life. And so I love that they can sing about anything and in any way, you know, like I love how like every song, like it surprises me how they sound, what they talk about. Like they're so deep.
Yeah.
And that's my favorite part about them. It's their lyrics. But also like the way that the song sounds.
Yeah, I like everything in like conjunction, just the like between the lyrics, and then also like that's why I like music videos so much, because I like how they connect the music videos to the lyrics. Like even when he's on top of the mattress and he's like floating
on water,
right,
from a flood,
right, which represents like you know that expression like my head's above water, like you're just floating, right? Like you're like one mattress away from drowning, right? So it's very intentional.
Yeah, I think about that movie that we saw, remember? Parasite, I think.
Yes.
Where like their whole house gets flooded.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so I imagine people actually going through whatever they're going through. And this being kind of like their savior song.
Stay gold 내 눈앞에 들고 Stay gold 다시 핫뜨려 Stay gold gold 김님이 흐릿해 그대 Stay gold 김이 모습에 tell me Stay gold 코코로 힐거려 Stay gold 괜히 이래 つまでも forever gold 気づかれないように近づいてく slowly 予告するよ baby 無防備な君を優しくいただくのさ君の深いところな高鳴る想いは鼓動を早める Oh, let it show Stay gold 君さえいれば Stay gold 何もいらない Stay gold Gold 抱きしめたくて Stay gold 愛は果てなく Stay gold 光を放つ Stay gold
And it's funny how they go back and forth between scenes. Like, on one hand, you have one scene where it's like perfect. Like, this is as close to perfection as you're gonna get. Like, you have your friends. Like, this guy has his dog. He's drinking. Like, this guy's on a motorcycle. He's just looking out the window, daydreaming. Other guy's on a piano. Like, they're just really enjoying themselves. And on the other hand, they have them sometimes like they're like stuck in a basement where there's like no light, and then you see like this little glowing light, which to me kind of looks like the light at the end of the tunnel when things are really dark and things are really rough. But you just have that one, you have just something that you hold on to, which kind of gives you that hope, which I think that glow kind of represents, like that light at the end of the tunnel, that one piece of hope you're holding on to.
And it's pretty amazing the power of our minds. Like when we're in solitary, like our minds can drift off and imagine a world where like something like this.
Yeah.
So I love that they show that in this music video. Even though there's parts of the music video where it's really sad, the lyrics is very romantic.
Yeah.
It's like tragic.
Hey, and this here represents like him being able to get out, like getting out of that hard situation and like just embracing your freedom. Because a lot of it is just like you're kind of like what you said, you're a prisoner of your own mind sometimes. So I like how they actually like let him out. You could see him, and the other guy's like walking up the stairs. So he's like walking towards the light at the end of the tunnel. He just gets his freedom, so he's able to open up that gate's no longer locked. It's as if he unlocks himself, but he's also the one who locked himself in.
Yeah. And I also love what gold symbolizes in this music video, but also in our lives. They're kind of intertwined because with here, you see the gold dust. I think it symbolizes hope. And through hope, he's able to get out and keep going. And if you look at it in our lives, like gold is kind of like what almost everyone aspires to. Whether it's like the physical brick, or just like our dreams or whatever. So I love that. There's always going to be something that can keep us going.
Yeah.
Like that's something that we all can agree on.
And yeah, just the whole thought process behind the way they did the lighting in this video was perfect.
Yeah. You just see their facial expression.
Yeah. Because like they always use dark to resemble like
hardship.
Yeah, exactly. That hardship, that chaos, that like that's why they always say like, oh, you're in a dark place, right? You know? And then the sun always represents like that rise, because like sunrise, right? Like you're rising up from something.
Yeah.
So I love how they incorporate that light and dark element.
And that's why they always say like when you're enlightened, you see things, or when things are illuminated, like you can actually see what's going on. Right.
And then on the other hand, they're like, oh, you're blind, or you're in the dark, because like you don't know, or you're just like you're just not able to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's perfect.
Stay good, stay good. It's my time forever gone. Just close your eyes.何も言わない I'll steal your heart. 魔法のように奇跡なら僕が見せてあげる Yeah その手を出して Stay good 夢の中でも Stay good 探し合ってるよ Stay good今宵眠らせない握りしめたその手を離したくはないよ Stay good Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then just the way they kind of wrapped it up and concluded the video with just that window. And that window obviously represents like that light, that freedom, that place you want to go, but also that place like you kind of hold on to.
I love that they all get out of the house, which shows like they're out of their minds. And then they go towards like this tree that's full of leaves and things like that. I can't help but connect it to the idea of Jesus and how he's like, you want to see a miracle, come follow me. It makes me think about like that connection to religion, like not necessarily like hardcore religion, but like the idea of like someone like showing you the light and them following it.
Yeah, it's funny you say like them getting out the house, because it literally makes me think of like someone that doesn't take risks, someone that doesn't take chances in life, right? Because if you don't get out the house, you stay in this little secure comfort zone that you have built for yourself. And then like out into the world, you have all these possibilities, but also all these dangers. So it's possible how like the possibilities and the dangers of life often go hand in hand, because you have to kind of face danger in order to grow and use those possibilities that you may have.
Yeah.
And that's why I think people like adventure movies so much, because in these adventure movies there's something that you're going towards that you want to achieve, at the same time like it comes with so much like danger and so much risk.
Yeah.
So they did a good job with that.
Like if you want to be really simple about what you just said, like I love the idea of like a baby learning how to walk. Like they always fall when they learn to walk, but they have to in order to learn how to stay on their 2 feet.
Yeah.